Start. Mr. Chairman, sir, I am very thankful to the honorable members and this House and to you, sir, for the time that has been given to exercise a careful scrutiny of the set of papers I place before this House in connection with railway budget and the performance of the railway over a period of time. It is very heartening that the discussions were both objective and critical. Such of those who were a bit more critical, I am afraid, were one-sided because the material as supplied to the honorable members provided the entire picture of the working of the railways during the current year, and then it gave an idea of what is likely to happen in the coming year. Para, I have attempted to give a faithful and correct picture of the working of the railways, and in my speech I have also attempted to give as correct a performance given as possible which was available to me according to the material supplied. It is perfectly open for certain inferences to be drawn that because there happened to be a deficit, an increase in freight rates and fares is round the corner. Well, at this moment I do not want to dwell on the inferences, but I say the attempt was purely to seek the assistance of the Honorable House and the honorable members of their valuable suggestion by giving a correct and a true picture of the working of the railways. I expected that constructive suggestions would be forthcoming which would be helpful to us to frame the final budget which has been promised to be laid before this House later. We were looking round for help and objective suggestions to come forward. At the same time, we did accept some point references or certain shortfalls here and there or to certain operational defeats or administrative shortcomings. Para, I am glad that all these have been covered and my present duty lies in broadly touching a few main points that have been specially made and then plead for the vote on account for a short period during which time we will go into the whole thing in a greater detail and come before this House with a final budget for the coming year. That is the very point. The picture is there. Every attempt will be made to see how far we will be able to bridge the gap, and in that no efforts will be spared. I can promise the honorable members and the House that utmost scrutiny will be exercised with reference to economies in areas where they could be affected without, of course, in any way reducing the efficiency of the railways, and we will see how far we could improve upon the earning, but the position indicate that there are certain difficulties. The railway budget is an index of the economic activities of the country as a whole. Stop.